when you look at the state of many of these economies all across the world who are rich with resources, would you say that most of them are struggling? Is that the case that we could perhaps generalize?
Many developing countries with large mineral resources, such as oil-rich countries or countries with large mineral resources in other minerals such as iron ore or base metals, seem to have a track record of considerable economic difficulties. And I think part of the issue is around corporate governance topics. You know, the way the nation is governed is not always, to high standards. And so that's part of the problem. But also I think there's a fundamental issue of what's called the Dutch disease in economic parlance. Economists refer to Dutch disease as the impact of having very large inflows of money from sale of commodities, and that drives up the exchange rate and creates a lot of imbalances in the economy. So I think part of the problem is also related to this economic structural issue of what's called the Dutch disease, the disease of affluence, if you like, from having too much money coming in. And often what you find in developing countries is when they have large inflows of money from commodities, some of these governments invest heavily in certain projects, white elephant projects that are, a waste of the resources. I think some of the wiser countries, the ones who have done better, have put some of that money into long-term sovereign wealth funds.